We should move to
Welcome.
that. We should move.
Welcome. Thank you all for being with us this evening. We typically, in our last meeting of the month, we typically do a workshop where we try to figure out where we missed commas and splices and whatever we missed for the month or what can we do next time. But this was a special night that we wanted to gather and pay our respects and give thanks to many of you and say congratulations. So this will be a special meeting tonight, and we're really grateful to have each and every one of you here. So council will stand for a pledge of allegiance, and then Councilman Helms will give an invocation. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Father, as we come before you tonight, we want to thank you for the many blessings of life that you've bestowed upon us. We pray that you'll be with us tonight. Guide us, direct us, give us the wisdom to conduct the town's business, and we'll give you the praise and all, glory for it all. In your holy name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Ronnie. All right, council members, you have received the minutes of the June 10th, 2024 Town Council meeting. Are there any changes, additions, or deletions?
I make a motion to accept as submitted.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, thank you so much. Public comment pursuant to section 2-46 of the Code of Ordinances for the town of Fort Mill. Any citizen of the town may appear before council for the purpose of providing public comments on any municipal matter except personnel matters. Those who wish to speak must sign in outside of council chambers prior to the start of the meeting, and citizens will be given 3 minutes each to speak. Mr. Pettit, do we have anyone signed in to speak?
We do not, Mayor.
All right, then we're going to move directly into presentation number 1. Recognition of the town's participants in the BMX World Championships. So, first and foremost, when I saw Raquel build the BMX course, it was amazing to me. It was just totally amazing. I grew up in a time, as did Councilman Wolf, when we didn't even have bicycle helmets. We would put pimento cheese tops on the tires, on the spokes, so you could hear it, and balloons, you know. we did some very archaic things. To know that young people are able to ride a bicycle and do the incredible things that you can do is just amazing. But to do that and make it to the World Championships is just beyond belief. And when I see the size of you folks out there, I am again amazed. So we wanted to honor you. I'll call you up by name, and we would like to give each of you a medal of recognition. And then you guys are to be given, you and your parents, supper at Hobo's. I want to publicly thank Jason Cloud and Hobo's for sponsoring dinner for the participants and their families. We're so very proud of you. So very. So with that, I will come down. And if I make a mess of any of your names, just forgive me, okay? Evelyn Muirpass. Get you little bitty things. Tough as nails, right? Is it Braden? No. Say it. Molesky. Thank you, Braden. Another small adult.
They can go faster. That's right.
Kendall Finley. Andrew Savino. Masterful. And Tristan Gormley. Tristan not here. Do you know if he was planning on coming? Okay. With that, we would like very much for you guys to face the gentleman in the green shirt so we can get a picture of you and tell you how proud we are. Well, I'm curious before you sit down. What was your event? Are they all the same? All the same. Was it fun? Have you ever been hurt doing it?
I keep forgetting this.
What was the most fun part for you? You and not getting hurt, right? And you?
Making new friends.
Making new friends. That's awesome. I bet you made a bunch. And you?
I got to see some friends from all over the country.
Oh, that's awesome.
All right.
This is such an incredible event, guys. If you get a chance to go watch these young folks, by all means, we need to support them just as much as we do football, basketball, baseball, and golf, and all the other sports. It's incredible what you've been able to do, and we're so very, very proud of you. Okay, let's give them a good round. Jason's expecting you at your convenience, so feel free. Thank you so much, parents.
Thank you.
Great job.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Okay, this next one, I'm gonna try my best to not be overly emotional. Okay, Ray Felder. In my time of knowing Ray, I can honestly say that she epitomizes the phrase, "well done is better than well said." Ray is a true servant leader. She has not sought attention for herself, but for opportunity to give, to lead, to serve. And this service has been offered without exception. No matter the circumstance, the day, or the time, Ray has given herself to her constituency and to her teammates. And she has done so with honor, humility, and grace. Ray has worked tirelessly for our community and for the state of South Carolina. She has been a champion for education, children, and community. Ray was a small business owner and operator back when so few women could do that, and she did it well. She was chosen Fort Mill Citizen of the Year in 2003 and Small Business Person of the Year in 2011. She was elected proudly as Representative South Carolina House of Representatives District 26 in 2012. Ray not only has served as a leader in an elected capacity, she has given her time and talent to community housing, junior achievement, Rock Hill Arts Council, York County Chamber of Commerce, South Carolina Guardian Ad Litem, York Technical College Foundation, and the York County Zoning Board of Appeals. Ray is tenacious. She fought for years to get the state to fund the renovation of the Armory in Fort Mill, not too far from here. It's on the National Historic Register, and last year her tenacity paid off. She was successful in securing $25 million in this effort. We are grateful for Ray and to her ever faithful and supportive husband, Wayne. William Arthur Ward said, "The mediocre teacher tells, the good teacher explains, the super teacher demonstrates, and the great teacher inspires." Ray, you're an inspiration to me, to this council, to the town, and to the community. And we want to thank you for setting a standard we all hope to fulfill. So if you'd come forward. Don't you cry on me.
Speech.
So the plaque for this fine one from Fort Mill says, "Your accomplishments are earned with perseverance, tenacity, and grace as you faithfully served in the South Carolina House of Representatives for 12 years, guys. Your work will benefit Fort Mill for generations to come." My friend, I thank you. And we're not going to lose track. Don't be thinking you get to go play on it. No, we're going to take advantage of you. So. Oh, that was special. You know, in today's time, I think every person here on the council can agree with me. It's tough being a public servant in these days and times. You give of yourself over and over and over again. And to have one to serve us as well as Ray has, and to be the person that she is just incredible. So thank you. And we all embrace.
Leave a
this.
great legacy.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
And Wayne, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Wayne.
Driving
You
Miss
are
Ray.
a great chauffeur, yes.
Couldn't do it without Ray and without Wayne. All right, presentation number 3 is going to be equally emotional for me, so you guys are just going to have to deal with that. If we could, Brown Simpson will come up and speak a minute about Ben Shaw and Rita Chapman for their years of service and recreation to Fort Mill.
Mayor, members of council, it is a high honor tonight to be in front of you to talk about two, which I consider legends in the recreation field in Fort Mill. Ben Shaw has been involved with recreation, adult and youth sports since 1976 here in Fort Mill. And that goes back to the time when Leroy Springs Recreation ran all of the sports programs. And speaking to Ben earlier, I've known Ben for years prior to me coming to work here. Ben was involved also in slow pitch softball and adult fast pitch softball as an official for over 40 years with ASA. So his commitment to sports, and especially to the citizens of Fort Mill, goes a long ways. Let's talk a little bit about his sister-in-law, Rita Chapman, who in 1999 joined forces with her brother-in-law to work part-time in the field of youth sports and adult sports. And Rita has done a little bit of everything also, too, for the last 25 years. She has been involved as a site director with Leroy Springs, and in 2010 joined us when we took up all the youth sports. The town did. She's been a site director. She runs a scoreboard at youth sporting events, keeps the scorebook. Whatever we ask Rita or Ben to do, they've always done it with the utmost character and the utmost respect and the utmost integrity, especially to our participants. And so I was thinking also, too, when you look at their years of service, Ben at 48 and Rita at 25 this year, that's almost 3/4 of a century of service that those two have given to the citizens of Fort Mill. So it is, and I thought about this today too. You know, when we made that transition in 2010 from Leroy Springs to the town taking over all the sports, I don't think it would have been as easy as it was had we not had Ben and Rita become part of our team. And they made that transition a lot more fluid, more easier, and it's just been an honor to have them be a part of our team for so long here in Fort Mill, way before the town took over all the sports. But we just appreciate and value what they do for the citizens of Fort Mill, for our participants and our programs. And I just want to say to both of them, thank you. We appreciate you, love you. They've worked also too with some great professionals over the years. Travis being here, Travis Gilbert, one of our recreation coordinators, works closely with them and all of our other recreation staff. So that's my comments, Mayor, and anything you want to add, you can add with that.
I would like to add just a little tiny bit. Ben, I've known you all my life. Oh, yeah, this much, you're right. All my life. Ben and I went to school together, and don't let them fool you. Ben hasn't always been behind the plate. He's been at the plate. I enjoyed when he played with my brother and with my dad many, many years in recreational softball. It has just been an incredible experience to know someone like Ben. And Rita, you as well. I've seen you around the complex. I know that the dedication that you both offer is amazing. It's just amazing, because the importance of recreation and sports is often overlooked. I really believe that. But it can't be measured in the value that it brings to our youth in work ethic, dedication, following the rules, behaving, and being a good teammate. You know, those are things that serve a child for life, and I hope they learn well. To see Ben like you behind the plate and see how parents can be, and see how fans can be. It's been incredible to see the changes that have occurred over the years. and to know that you've been able to show back up at game after game after game, because your heart was there for the kids, and the benefit that they would reap from being in sports is just beyond my heart. It's just incredible. So with that, we have a plaque for each of you, and I'd like for you to step forward, please. Thank you. So the plaque isn't enough to say thank you, but I'm hoping that you can feel the love that comes with it from this council and from the town. Rita, for 25 years of dedication and service, and Ben, the town is proud to honor you for your extensive hard work and commitment to the community, and for 48 years. Wow. How did we get this old, Ben?
I was trying to add the years that Brown's had. That makes Ben 80 years old.
We're not far. So I guess it was a year ago or so that we did some of this type recognition out at the amphitheater, when Ray was able to give the Order of the Palmetto to our previous police chief. And I think it's important that we find the time like tonight when we can do this type of community recognition. We did invite the Catawba Ridge ladies softball, but they're all here, there, and yon, and it's really hard. So we'll try to choose a time before the end of the school year and capture some of the beautiful successes and people that are in Fort Mill, the effort that they put forth to make this a real community. So to each and every one of you, thank you for being here this evening and for honoring us with your service. It's a lot in making Fort Mill the great place that it is. So with that, council, we have no old business items on the agenda this evening. And we have no information or discussion items and no executive session. So with that, Ben, do you have anything for the good of the whole?
No, just getting back in vacation. I'm just trying to get my brain back in gear. But no, it's just really an honor to see everybody turn out. And sorry we didn't have any big business that's riveting dialogue for everybody to be in on tonight. This was kind of a fun one, but anyway, thank you guys again for all of your service and for making Fort Mill great. So appreciate that.
So for me, the honorees that we have tonight definitely touched me as well. For many years, when I started considering what I was going to be doing at running for town council, Ray was one of those that I looked up to.
We all do.
All do. And she continues. As we look to serve, it's something that not only as a fellow politician or elected official, as we like to say, but also as a female within this world, because there's not many of us that get to do this and do it with the grace that you have. So thank you. I don't know why I'm always so emotional, but I guess it's because it is deep. Rita, you and I, not only did we do sports together, but our children grew up together. Our two boys played football together. And not only the volunteering that she does for the town, but when I was doing a lot of the stuff for the football teams and the booster clubs, she's always somebody that we could lean on. And then Ben, poor Ben, I played catcher. I'm not going to say I played it well, but I did play softball and I played catcher. And poor Ben was behind me for almost every game, I think. And we had so many laughs, but we were talking, it's been 30 years or more that he and I have been associated with each other just through that. And growing up together with him, it's been awesome. So love you. We get to do football games together now and cheer from the sidelines. And it's so nice to not have to deal with the parents that are not always so nice. I know as a catcher, I never argued your balls and strikes because you were always dead on all the time. I wish I was that perfect. No, but thank you all. Thank you for what all you've done, guys and ladies with BMX. Congratulations. That's an awesome honor. So we are glad we can acknowledge you here tonight. And then tonight we'll be watching a little bit of World Series baseball for the college team. So
Cool. To follow up on Ben's, we arranged it specifically not to have business items because we wanted to be emotional tonight.
thank you. Thank you.
You know, so it was intentional.
Oh, yeah.
You guys will have plenty in our next meeting.
They're welcome to come back.
Y'all are welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome to come back for the dry stuff. But, you know, it's just, this is the kind of meeting that I like, you know, because Fort Mill, when people talk about how great Fort Mill is, it's the people. It's the community. It's those of you that, you know, are not out trying to make a big name for yourself. You're just living a life here and being kind to one another. And I love that. I would fight for that all day long. So thank you all. Ronnie?
Just follow along with y'all. Congratulations to everybody. Appreciate all the hard work y'all do, and looking forward to the 4th of July celebration in Walker Lasher Park.
Absolutely. Mr. Moody?
Man, I don't know how I can follow up any of that.
You're not originally from here,
I'm
so
not.
you don't have the legacy.
Ronnie reminds me, you're the only one not from here. Say it. Say it. She just said it.
I've only been here 76 years.
76. I make it to August 10th. It'll be 23. But great accomplishments tonight. I wish I could ride a bike like you guys. That's amazing what you do. And you know, for anybody that served in Parks and Rec, my hat's off to you with the parents this day and time. I've witnessed and seen some things, and even in Victory Sports, I saw before some stuff. But thank y'all for your service to the town and for everything y'all done here. And for Ray, oh man, I don't know where to start there. But anytime I needed anything, I would call Ray and say, Ray, what do you think about this? And it wouldn't be hello. It'd be like, Moody, what you need? You know, that's what it'd be. The last time I talked about something, and I bet Ray probably sees my number come up like, Moody, what you need? But I'm kind of weird. I like knocking on doors. And I asked Ray when, I think it might back 2016 or right when I first started, I said, well, can I go knock on doors for you? And she's like, you would want to do that? And I was like, yeah, you know, and we went through Baxter Village, and Ray went down one side of the street, and I was going, and Wayne was in there, and you know, we got it. And but I appreciate, Ray, your service to this town and your friendship to me. And just words can't really sum up what you've done to step up for a seat that you only had, I think, one intention of running one term for, and kept running and kept running and kept running. And
years.
Yeah, and I know we really greatly appreciate the sacrifice you made for our community, and it will never go unnoticed. Thank you.
And Mr. Wolf?
That's tough to follow all these, I'll tell you what. I'll sum it up this way. I read an article today about the best places to live, and in particular in South Carolina. And it really came down, they picked the wrong town, but I was glad because I don't want anybody else moving in, because we've got place for 3 more people in town. But it really came down, as the mayor said, it's about the people. Yep. And it's about the community. And this is the community, and this is what makes it a special place. People giving their time, people serving, people giving up, you know, to make it a great place to live and be. And it's about the character of the town. And there again, we've got young and old, not too old, but we've got young and old, older people here. We've got people that are newcomers, some people have grown up here, and we're all in this one great place together, and that's what it's all about. You know, this is your town too. Get involved. Look what Ben and Rita and Ben
Me? Chris Moody?
Yeah, Chris Moody.
I don't know who you were
But no, it's not Ray. I was figuring you were going to throw Ray in.
Okay.
But I mean, people that participate and be part of the community. So that's what it's all about. So thank you all for all you do.
Well, if you ever wonder, this is the place you can find where you're loved, because we love each and every one of you sincerely. And Lisa, being a Southerner, I know it's not popular, but you were a hind catcher at those times, not just a catcher. Isn't that not right, Ben? Yeah, hind catcher, that's right. A lot of people don't know that. It's a hind catcher. So with that, I would just ask that each and every one of you recognize the heat this week. Do your best to take care of yourself, your pets. Look out for our law enforcement, fire department, the guys that have to go towards danger in that heat. Our public works folks that have to go and dig holes and mow grass, and just have a heart for those folks that bring you the service that we're so proud to provide. So with that, I'll take and the 4th of July, please, on the night of the 3rd, join us in the Walter Elijah Park. We will have a good time. And then the next morning on July the 4th, as is customary here in Fort Mill, we'll fire the cannons, and then we'll take the day off to enjoy a little rest for all of our employees. So with that, I'll entertain an adjournment motion.
I'll make a motion, we adjourn.
And
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed? Thank you so much for being here.